Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? Happy October 1st. It's Monday, October the 1st. It's 8 in the morning here in Marseille, France, and I am back in the city. I'm back in my flat or house, however you guys call it. I had honestly a wonderful time this weekend. It was probably one of the best weekends I've had in France here so far. Actually, not probably. It was by far the best weekend I've had here in France. And it was most likely my best weekend I've ever had this year. Feeling pretty happy lately. So I'm not going to be too available next weekend. I'm actually going to be heading to see a concert in Hamburg. Yep, it's happening. I'm going to try to see a concert on October 3rd or October 4th in Hamburg, Germany. So I plan to go there for a weekend trip. Yeah, I think we're heading out for the weekend. But if I don't do that, then I'm actually going to be in Thailand instead. So one of the two things are happening, okay? And it's I've committed to it. Definitely, I have already. I'm going to be heading out with Sarah. I just want to go see you too. I was going to go by myself to Germany, but she's like, "Can I join?" Or I asked her to come as well, and yep, she's going to come. But if we don't go, we're actually going to head to Thailand because she might need to head there for work. And if she does go there, well, she's there already. So I may as well go visit her. Kind of exciting. This is very spontaneous and I can't help but grin about it. Anyways, just giving you guys a quick update on my situation and what I plan to be doing for the next few days as well. So what I'm noticing here right now is that IOTA is really falling off of a cliff. Okay. I don't think you guys should try to catch it anytime soon. In fact, the triangle is just too small to even focus on day trading this right now, in my opinion, because if you look at the gain, it's very tiny. So first of all, what do we do when we first do a morning scan? Okay, we ask ourselves, is anything oversold or overbought, right? Anything overbought on a 10-minute time frame and up, we'll say, okay? Yeah, Ethereum is definitely falling off of a cliff right now, but it's only moved 2%, okay? So let's clear up all these charts. We're going to go to Bitfinex first of all. What are my positions? I don't have a position up right now whatsoever. Not only that, we look at the 24-hour volume and we say to ourselves, okay, well, nothing has even moved by more than 2% for the coins that I'm looking at. And because it's only moved less than 2%, we're talking about Ripple moving 1.78%, we can automatically assume right now that there's nothing too volatile, right? And because nothing is too volatile, the second assumption that we can make is that it's during a consolidation phase. So the best time to short, guys, okay? Actually, let's start from the beginning. The best time to long is when there's a breakout, whether a triangle has formed or some pattern has formed, right? Or, an Elliott wave impulse is about to break upwards. That's a great time to long. RSI has a lot to do with it, but not as much as we might think sometimes, right? Like just because RSI is low during consolidation phase doesn't mean it's a good reason to enter. You want to enter during like a breakout, for example. A breakout would be very ideal to go long. And then for short, the most ideal time to, you know what, guys, let me mute the desktop microphone. I don't want that to annoy you guys. Oh, you can you even hear it? Yeah, I gotta mute it. I don't want you guys to be annoyed by that, okay? There we go. And then the best time to short is when you're like on the third impulse wave up or the fifth impulse wave up. That would be very ideal. We see Bitcoin right now just kind of trending downwards, right? Pretty hard. So we say to ourselves, all right, well, sure, on the 10-minute chart, EOS is falling down, but is it worth it for us to really, because it's only moved, for example, 3%, right? Do I really want to try to catch a gain on 3% when it's moved only that little? Not really. I don't really want to do that. So even if I do my Fibonacci retracement, let's say from here to here, okay, I say to myself, all right, well, I'll try to catch a small little retracement. I'll try to, buy it from here and then go to 3, 2. Well, that's only like about a 1% gain, but it doesn't leave me with much margin for error, right? I'd have to basically buy it now and it would have to bounce now, which is something I'm not really interested in doing. So I don't really go for scalps unless there's been movement over 5% because it gives me a lot more margin for error. You know what I mean? So then I look at Ethereum right now as well, and I say to myself, all right, well, it is trending pretty low on the 10-minute chart, but not really the best, okay? It's only moved about 3%, not even 2.87%. So in terms of scalping opportunity, it seems like the day is going to be very, very, very slim pickings in general. So I'm not really a big fan of even wanting to day trade today. I have no plans to day trade today until we break out of consolidation. Just as an example for consolidation today, okay? So we look at, for example, on a 10-minute chart. Actually, let's go to like a 1-hour chart. What do we notice about this, okay? What we're noticing right away is, first of all, just notice the patterns, guys. Notice the patterns that we see, okay? Do you guys see this right here? There's something that's going to happen today, clearly. Something is literally going to happen today. Some of these regions are bear trapped, bull trapped regions as well, right? So sure, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, August 2nd is where the triangle ends up officially breaking. So, but today I think it's still going to be a consolidation day. So IOTA is going to be on my mind in a few days. Let's talk about Ripple. Ripple looks like it might do an ascending triangle. It just might, okay? I mean, we can consider this. Maybe if we even could consider like that, there's not that many touches on there. This is looking pretty decent right now. Is it enough to even go long on it? If there's a trend line support, I mean, if I hold down shift and then I take a look at 4% possibility over a 1-hour swing position, maybe. But I'd rather still be safe and wait for a breakout and then buy to go long. So Ripple is going to be on my mind very soon as well, right? And then, nothing else is really on my mind right now. Bitcoin just seems really boring. I mean, if you guys look at Bitcoin, it has been sideways for the past how long now? For the past, 24 hours or 48 hours rather. I mean, these are very, very small movements, right? From 6,600 to 6,500-ish. So Bitcoin's kind of boring as well right now. I mean, I'm looking at Litecoin. It's pretty boring as well. Well, let's look at an even higher time frame, okay? But Litecoin looks like it's going to fall down, honestly. Okay, it's making this type of channel. It's almost like a bearish flag. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't really look that appealing, right? The channel that it's in. And because I think that Bitcoin might correct a little bit further, like it might test 65-ish again, then I think this might even break down to like 58 ranges. Still, not really interested in trading the channel, right? I mean, it's really slim pickings today, guys. Like Neo as well. I mean, there's nothing really too interesting going on. It did hit this massive trend line resistance, right? So we're waiting for a pattern as well to form in here. Very, very low volatility today, guys. Like because we're squeezing to the very end of here. So what I recommend for people to do, like just generally speaking, is keep an eye on Bitcoin, honestly. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. And a lot of these coins are in some symmetric triangle. And because they are in a symmetric triangle, it really is going to depend on what Bitcoin does. And just generally speaking about Bitcoin right now, I mean, do you perceive this as an ascending triangle, right? Like, is it going to break upwards as well? I'll do a technical analysis for Bitcoin in just a little bit. I need to go for a jog right now. And yeah, like take a look at it, right? It might break into an ascending triangle. So today, once again, guys, to be very clear in my positions, I have absolutely no position going on. I'm looking at this coin, whatever, Nio. I'm just looking at it for fun because it moved 30% today. If you guys didn't know that, right? It was kind of crazy how much it moved. I mean, look at this movement. That's ridiculous. 60%. It moved in since October, basically. Since yesterday, it's moved 60%. In the past 48 hours, rather. That's insane. Like, think about that, guys. 60%. Like, wow, right? So yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just checking my Twitter. But yeah, that's awesome. I like this girl a lot. Honestly, like I'm kind of head over heels for her. I'm not even shy to admit it, guys. Like I always share with you guys my personal life, and I'm literally head over heels for her. I've met a lot of females in the past few years, right? I mean, just generally speaking, I think I'm a genuine guy, right? And I've met a lot of females, but because I'm whatever crypto famous online or whatever, I kind of I track the wrong ones all the time. but this one's the right one. I'm gonna try. I'm actually gonna like commit to trying. It's really early in this stage, really early, but it's early enough to kind of get a feel for things. And I feel really good about it, to the point where we are literally going to go to Germany together or Thailand. Our third date is today. Third date is today. And yeah, she's very sick actually from just vertigo. Nothing I'm embarrassed to share because that's pretty normal. Like, not normal, but it's nothing severe or really that private, right? So I'm just going to treat her like a princess today and just be there for her. And we're just going to relax. Who knows? Just watch a movie or something and have a very easygoing day. Because I think our little 2-day vacation in Montpellier, that was kind of a lot already. So anyways, have yourselves a great morning, guys. I do apologize if it bothers some viewers that I am talking about my personal life a little bit. But you know what, guys? That's what separates me from every other technical analyst and trader on Twitter and YouTube. I make it personal as well because this is like a Philicon's blog / technical analysis channel, right? As much as I have your guys' back, you guys have mine as well, and that I know. So anyways, thank you very much for sharing this incredible journey with me always. I appreciate you guys a lot, and I look forward to seeing you guys more, and I'm going to make a lot more videos as well down the road to help everybody out. Bye now. Have yourselves a great morning. Take care.